First held in 2020, the Kip Keino Classic has already attracted many global track stars, as an ideal location for sprinting, with a serious altitude advantage of 1,600 meters above sea level. Given that atmospheric pressure is lower at higher altitudes, athletes experience less air resistance, which allows them to run faster. Since air resistance increases with the square of the velocity, the faster runners get greater advantage. It is worth noting that the 10-second barrier was officially broken for the first time with altitude assistance of Mexico City, when Jim Hines ran 9:95 in the 100-meter final at the 1968 Olympics. It took another 15 years before someone could run under 10 seconds at sea level. That was Carl Lewis, who ran the 100 meters in 9.97 in 1983, at the Modesto Relays. Although altitude-assisted marks were always officially accepted for record consideration, they clearly stood out. For this reason, unofficial lists of low-altitude records have been compiled. Even more striking was the difference between the results in the 200 meters. At the 1968 Olympics, Tommy Smith lowered his hand-timed world record of 20.0 to fully automatic time of 19.83 seconds. This time was bettered 11 years later on the same track by Pietro Minea in the 200-meter final of the World University Games, where he ran 19.72 seconds to set the last world record at altitude that stood for 17 years. The validity of altitude-assisted marks always drew a lot of criticism over the years. However, after unthinkable world record, produced at low altitude by Michael Johnson, and then followed by the unearthly 100 and 200-meter world records at sea level by Usain Bolt, everyone seemed to stop caring. But this does not mean that the advantage of running at high altitude has disappeared. At the altitude of Kasarani Stadium in Nairobi, Usain Bolt would have run at least a tenth of a second faster. However, due to the lack of prestigious international competitions at high-altitude venues, the track fans missed the chance to see the ultimate human speed. The Kip Keino Classic fills that void, giving fans the promise of mind-blowing performances. In 2022, the action-packed event features many stellar athletes, including Olympic champion Marcell and silver medalist Fred Kerley. A week ago, Kerley clocked 6.23 seconds in the 60 meters with fully automatic timing, reaching a speed of 26.6 miles per hour in the process, which equals 11.9 meters per second, and is much faster than his top speed in the Olympic final last year. This time, combined with the standard reaction time, and average speed maintenance based on his top speed, is worth 980 by the most conservative estimate. Add to that his world record ambitions, the altitude assistance and some favorable wind, and we are talking about a very decent season opener. As for Marcell, he was born at altitude of El Paso, Texas. So altitude is his element, and he probably knows better than anyone else how to use low air resistance to his advantage. He is in much better shape, according to his training tests, with an overwhelming technical advantage. Who do you think will win? Please, share your opinion in the comments section.